Hey everyone, today I want to tell you why I don't accept review copies. And I've been meaning to make a video like this for a very long time now, but I never got around to it. But today I saw Jenny's video from Adultish Books about this topic and I thought, yes, I totally agree with so many things she said. So I'm just gonna jump in and continue the conversation. Now, I've been making videos about books for over 5 years now. And when I started, I didn't know that there was such a thing as review copies or advanced reader copies, things like that, free books. I didn't know that. So when I was approached and people offered me books in the beginning, I was flattered. I really liked that someone thought like, hey, you read books, I have a book, I cherish your opinion. As that continued, I started to notice that I felt like kind of obliged to read the books and to follow through and read them faster than other books. And I noticed that a lot of the books that I got offered weren't books that I would have picked otherwise. And it's not all that I wanted to read. There were some okay books with it, but not really super great books that I got that way. So I started to decide for myself that I rather want to read other books than the books that people offer me. And that's when I decided to stop accepting books. Now, this might sound like I have been offered a lot of books in the past, which I haven't. I've actually been offered more books recently since I stopped accepting them. And what really got me there is that I started to notice that people weren't interested in my opinion, that they were not checking things. So I got emails that were addressed to my channel name instead of my name, which is not really hard to find out. I mean, come on, there's a video where I explain how to say my name. How hard is it to find out what my real name is? And also, like Jenny mentioned, people send you books for books that you don't really read. I got an email that said, because you like romance so much. I'm like, no, actually you should know that I don't like romance. I don't read that a lot, and the last time I read it, I kind of made fun of the book. Do you really want me to do that with your book? No. So that is something that really starts to annoy me, and that doesn't make me want to accept more review copies. Then there's also the other point that I actually have an income. I can afford books. And if I really want to read your book, I'm much more likely to buy it than accept a free copy. I've actually done that people offered me books, which I know they need the sales, and I'd rather support them by buying the book than getting it for free. Because I would talk about it anyways, and I would get it anyways, so why should I accept that? So that's another reason when I decline books that I'm just wanting to get the book anyways, and I'll do it then. If I don't, then I just don't want to get the book. Oh, and one last thing. You may have noticed that there is no email address in my YouTube account. I have not linked a business address for context, mainly for that reason. I don't want to be contacted. Not by anyone just wanting to sell me books. I don't mind if you guys send me emails and say, hey, I'm not good at commenting, or how you doing? I don't like the comments, or I have this and that. Send me messages, but don't send me book review requests or offers to buy a book, which I'm not interested in either. That turned kind of more ranty than I had expected it to be. I generally like reading and I like getting books or people telling me about new books, but if you want to, leave it in the comments. Tell me, hey, have you read this book? Don't spam my Goodreads with messages about your book that I will probably never read. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.